Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to get into the 13th day of playing Blindfold chess every day. We changed the time control, and so we'll see how that plays in our favor as we go through these games. The goal for today is to make it to 900 or so. That should be about 10 games. We'll see if we'll be able to get there. This guy is not gonna play. Oh, he played. So we'll see how long it takes to get there, if we're able to get there in this one video, and then we'll go back to doing the individual videos. With the extra time, I should be okay, but we shall see. 10 minutes every, or 10 seconds every move. This is going to be crazy. Because maybe it'll be worse because they have more time to think and they'll play better moves. But this is so, just in case I run into time trouble, I can, or so I don't run into time trouble, and so I can think through the moves. But we'll see how it goes today. A little Joko Pianto. And so I also have to play better moves. I love it when you kiss me. And so right now I'm looking at it. We got pawns on A2, B2, C2, D3, E4, F2, G2, G3, Bishop, G5. We'll go Knight to F6. So yeah, it's not kind of like the faster time control. So I actually have to think about my moves, and that could be a hindrance or that could be ideal. We shall see. So A2, B2, C3, D3, E4, F2, B2, H2. We'll go queen to E7. I love it when you. And so when I play, sometimes I use I don't know if you would call it a mnemonic device, because I don't know if it's mnemonic, but the way I do it, I like count out the pawns, I go, or the pieces, I go bang bang, those are for the rooks, boom boom, that's for the knights, and pop pop, those are the bishops. And so that helps me kind of picture where they are in a quickly. Knight B to D2. We shall castle. Knight B, D2. And he has pawns on A2, B2, C3, D3, E4. Kind of nervioso. Bishop to H5. Have a bishop on H5, C5, knights on F6 and C6. There's bishops on C4, right? Yeah, C4, G3. But we're only 11 moves in. Used to playing faster games anyway. We shall see how things go. Hopefully I don't make a move too fast because I'm used to playing fast games. And the whole reason we switched from the 10-minute to the 15-minute is so that we could just play more quality chess, more thought out. And so they say you play your longer games, it should help out with your chess overall. It's the best way to improvement. So it's been said. H4. Can't say I hate it. Can't say I love it, actually. Why not take H4 is the real question. But unlike most games, we have time to think. We shall take H4. G, bishop takes H4. Go. Rook D2 G8. So I moved the rook off of D8 just so I can get rid of that pin. Will my queen always be in a pin? Is the question. And then I'm thinking going to E7, he takes F6, I go to H3, he goes to G3, I go pawn to, or rook takes, knight to F1. That's not ideal. Now I have to hurry and do something before. But even if he goes to F1, then he goes to G3, his queen is pinned, or his king is pinned. Let's make a smart move. Rook to H7. Knight to G3. I'm fairly certain he's pinned, but we'll see. Rook takes G3. But he could just go D4. You go D4. Yeah, you could go D4. But either way, we had to remove that nuisance of the knight. Bishop takes D3. Mamma mia. I think everything is still okay. So we go rook to G7. And so again he's pinned, but now he can go D4, which I openly invite. He goes D4, he takes D4, knight takes D4, or C takes D4, knight takes D4. G takes F3, or rook takes. Yeah, like I said, you gotta look out for these. You're still playing quality moves. I'm okay with this. Waiting for this D4 push. There it is. He takes D4. C takes D4. Knight takes d4. For all I know, he gets sacrificed. Knight takes d4. Problem here is like we take all this, I still have to get my queen into the game. I didn't take the knight on purpose and with intentions to sacrifice the rook, but I think it would have happened anyway. Bishop to h4, which is even. Knight takes. Trying to figure out which is more right. If I take with the bishop, there's no check. But I'm attacking here. We have time to think. I think I'll just stick with the knight. Knight takes f3. If I take f3, then I can take h4. I can take h4 and then do the check. Okay. Knight takes f3. I didn't know you could go F1. He has pawns on A2, B2, E4, I guess I have to rotate. So I just gotta be careful. No serious blunders. pawn on f3, e4, bishop b3. I don't mind it. Queen to e7. Seven, 6, 5, 4. No, queen to d7, sorry. A2, B3, rook to E2. Ah, yes. I was just trying to take his queen, to be honest. Okay. Okay, we'll keep it rolling with another game. Plus 10. Holy crap. Holy crap. I hope I do not lose. Plus 10 would help us out a lot. I love it when you. So we'll take this one nice and slow. Nothing to bishop c4 crazy. Gotta get the other game out of my head. D3, E4, H6, Knight C3. I mean, simply, we're just gonna develop our pieces and see what develops from those developments. Bishop G4, H3. Queen takes F3. D3. Bishop to E3. Knight B4. B4. Gotta be careful. Don't want to get confused. And so he hasn't really developed, so I'm not really sure what his plan is, kind of. I know he was planning on forking on C2, but currently not really sure what he's going for. These longer canes in the right. But I guess we can count the pawns, you know. A7, B7, C7, D6, E5, F7, G7, H6, R's on, A2, B2, C2, D3, E4, F2, G2, H3, rook's on, D1, H1, knight is on C3, other knight is gone, bishop's on E3 and C4. Yeah, C4. His knight's on F6 and B4. Yeah, F6 and B4. One bishop, two knights, two rooks on their starting positions. Queen is on F3. We're just waiting. So my plan is to A3 it. He goes back. C5. C5. Not a bad one. C5. Well, we're gonna A3 anyway. A3. So my plan was to go D4, but now that he has two pawns protecting thou, Cynthia, it is not advisable. So we'll take one of the pawns from the center. So every time they move a pawn, we'll try to keep track. So A7, B7, C5, D6, E5, F7, G7, H6. The pawns, so I've been told, are the soul of chess. And so if he went C5, that opens up his queen to go to C7, B6, A5. And then maybe do a sacrifice, come down, and bishop would be in a situation. Or by king, sorry. We're just waiting. Plan still remains the same. Remove the pawns from the center. But this does give him an opportunity to bring some other forces to the fight. So maybe a prep with like A6 or something to that nature. Maybe even a D5. I wouldn't mind a D5 personally. I guess a D5 is the knight takes, yeah. He won't do it, or he shouldn't do a D5. One move at a time. B6. C5. Yeah, I mean, I could see a sacrifice coming sometimes. B5. Army. We're gonna continue. Need to get some music. But then you lose one game listening to music and no more music. G6. So we'll count the pawns anyway, but we have A6, B7, C5, D6, E5, F7, G6, which is interesting. G6, H6, F takes E5. D takes E5. Rook HF1. Bishop G7. So I feel like I could, but he could go F8. So I could go bishop takes G6, queen takes, F takes G6, queen takes G6. Check. If he goes F8, D4. Thinking about this sacrifice. Queen to F8. Pin yourself in a pin. Knight to D5. Attacking the queen and the knight in the pin. I'd have 1, 2, 3 pieces attacking the knight. I'd have 1, 2, 3 pieces defending the knight. Or 2 pieces defending the knight. I take, bishop takes, rook takes. And if he goes anywhere besides F8, then queen takes F. G7. To do or not to do. G6, F7, E8, and checks out. Or if I do that, he goes F8, then I guess queen F7 is checkmate. So I would do it. Bishop takes G6. Oh no. Come on, bishop. 3, 4. Oh. Wow. All that for nothing. I guess we still need to get in here. How to do so. Knight takes, G. Could take, bishop takes, knight takes, E takes. I want to ruin his structure somehow. I think I'm gonna go. Bishop takes d4. C takes d4. Knight to d5. So let's count his pawns while he moves. So we got a6, b7. No C pawn for him. D4. E5. No. Did he have that pawn? Yeah. D takes C3. Oh. I went bishop. Oh my gosh. I typed in the wrong move. I went bishop. I meant to go knight. D. Freak. Dang it. I think this is probably still salvageable. C3. Dang, I just entered the wrong move. But I think it'd be alright. Dang it. I meant to go knight. I think you all heard I went to go knight. Knight takes C3. Dang it. I meant to go knight. I think it'd still be fine, but I meant to go knight. That is muy unfortunate. So what count his pawns again? A6, B7, no C pawn, no D pawn, Queen E3 check. Muy interesante game. King B1. Is he coming for me? Is he got something under his sleeve? Not that I see. Dang, that is upsetting, to say the least. I really want to go knight. I think the whole crowd is understanding this mishap. I really would like to win this game. Got to pay attention. Before we enter the move, we gotta make sure we pay attention. Dang. I think it'll be fine, but still. Castles, queenside. Pawns on A6, B7, no C pawn, no D pawn. Really want to take that E5 pawn, but might have to wait on that. Because if I take his e5, pawn, rook c8. No, he wants me to take it. But if I take that, he does a discover check somewhere. He takes the e. He won't do that. That doesn't make sense. I feel like I'm down a piece. Because you are. YOLO. Queen takes e5. e5, b7. We'll see where he puts his knight Aruski. I feel like he's gonna move his knight. If he doesn't move his knight, then he doesn't move his knight. But we're gonna say he might just lose on time, but. All right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom.